Hey boys, what's going on? It's Ordinary here. This is episode 19 as the GM of the Phoenix Coyotes, and last episode we got kicked out of the playoffs. We got swept in the second round by the Los Angeles Kings, but we kind of turned the episode around with a really, really solid draft. We had picks 2 and 3 overall, and I think they were the two best players in the draft. The first overall pick went to Winnipeg, and then they drafted a defenseman that was 3.5 green stars, I think, and low 60s, high 50s overall. And we got an 80 overall and a 78 overall, both with 4.5 gold stars. So probably better players. I'm pretty stoked on it. And we're going to go back into the re-signed players here, try to get our team together before we hit up free agency and see what we have left over. I mean, we don't have too much cap space, but I don't think we have any big names. So I'll take a look. Oh, why did I do that? I want to do this. Galchenyuk, there's one. Bedker, not too big of a name. And then Verbata. So those are our 3 players that are going to take up what we've got for cap space. Galchenyuk's going to want a big contract, but not even really. 86 overall? I thought he was higher than that. What if I boost this shit? I feel like 6 years at 6.5 is probably a better deal. We're going to go with it. We're going to actually knock this down. I feel like that'll go through, and that'll be a steal of a contract for when he does get a little bit more of a jump there. Verbata. Ooh, wants $3.5 million for 1 year. He is old. If I bump this, does it go down? Like big time? Not big time. But he's retired. He's gone. If he's not retired, he's gone at the end of the season. So I'm fine with this. But they might say, "Oh, I don't like that contract." Yeah, you know what? It's not worth saving that little cap space if we're not going to be able to deal him, right? So we're going to do that. Hopefully that goes through. Might not. And then Bedker, of course, we're going to need to sign here. He's a little bit more important than Verbata. Wants the same kind of contract. 4 years is fine. If it's the smallest, yeah, it is. Oh, and we got some defense that need contracts too. They are just role guys there in top 6, but frick, that's a decent contract that he wants. And you know what? Before I do this, I'm going to check to make sure none of our goalies need contracts, because that's the worst. Irving does. We don't need him. Machovsky does. We don't need him. It's looking like might sign Irving if we have tons of cap space, but not a priority to me. Summers and Moore both want a ton of money, and they're not getting any better, right? They're out of their development stage. I'm going to skip the day, see what we got for cap space. Should be just under 15, like 13.5, 14 million, if we'll get all 3 of these guys. Yeah, we did. Oh, it's 16 million. So we use up. Oh, right, we got to sign our studs. But we use up 8 million or 7.5 million. I'm going to say 7.245 million we're going to use up, so we're going to be at 9 just from these 2D. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do that. Is there any way to knock this guy down? No. So he was going to take the... We'll give him... Hopefully he'll take that. And then more. Hopefully he doesn't want any more than this. Fuck. Ooh, 1 year's cheaper. And he's not out of his development yet. But it is 4 red stars, so I'm fine. Hopefully this goes through. Hopefully these go through. Jokinen, hang on, bud. we might get you back depending on where we're at near the end of this re-sign stage. Hook him up, big entry-level contract. Same with McKinley. Hook him up big time. I wonder, does it say if Morris is... He's already seen it says third line scoring forward already. What a beast. Straight out of the minors and into the Chell. Samuelson we need to re-sign. This guy we don't need to re-sign underneath him. Might as well do that. Hopefully that goes through for us. Don't care about any of these guys. No. Not worried. Okay, so that seems to take care of all the players that mean anything to me. To honor to join your team, easy decision. Honor, easy decision. Okay, so yeah, we got nearly 10 million to hit free agency with, unless we want to bring UC Jokinen back or Leland Irving from that deadline trade we made. We're going to take a look at what our lines look like right now. We got the Skinner, Yakubov, Galchenyuk line that hopefully will lead us to great things here in the future. A couple young guys. As it stands right now, it's Bedker, Anisimov, and Vrbata, a couple 84 overalls, which is solid. I don't know if Vrbata will be an 84 heading into the next season. He does have 3 stars and he is old, so if he drops 1 or 2 overalls, I'm not going to be surprised. UC Jokinen, we don't have him signed to anything just yet, but we do have Talbot, Pouliot, and then our new young gun here, Grummet Morris, for a third line. And then, Dolphin's looking like he's ready to make his leap into the league, playing alongside Ernie and then our new guy McKinley. So, to be honest, I don't really see a spot on the roster for Jokinen. We may be better suited getting a defenseman out of free agency with that money, even though we do have like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We do have a solid decor signed already with CC 4.5 Red Star 79. He can't be too old, like 24 maybe, let's see. 23. So he will be fighting to crack the roster as well. So we have 10 million cap space. I'm not going to sign anyone else. Maybe there's going to be a stud in free agency that's going to want pretty much all of our remaining cap space, because I feel like Byzantine's ready to make his jump to backup, and Mike Smith is getting older at 35, so it wouldn't kill us to try to pick up a goalie in free agency then. And that's what we're going to do. We're going to go straight to the first here, get the show on the road. It's been not even 8.5 minutes here. Not gonna go. I don't care about James Melindy. And hopefully there is some sort of stud sitting in free agency, ready to be picked up. If that right side thing isn't okay. Ryan Callahan, also going to be a free agent this year, is a free agency in 2017. He is 85 overall. Only 32 years old, so he's not quite getting shitty yet. Would be a good addition to the team, but he wants a ridiculous contract, just like he does this year. I think he wants 6.5 in real life, and that's 6.6. That's kind of funny. Azaros, there's that D I was talking about maybe picking up, but he's wants $6 million. He's 85. That's not going to boost our team enough to warrant getting him. There's Jokinen at 34. There's no one really young. That's kind of, I was hoping to find someone young. We'll hit up goalie, see if there's any They have Steve Mason. Steve Mason is available at 85 overall. That's what Smith is. That doesn't look to be any solid up-and-coming goalies. Malcolm Subban is in free agency. I wonder if he is restricted free agent. I'm going to hit up UFAs here just to make sure. Yeah, he is. But I'm still going to try to steal him because I feel like I'm the only guy who offers RFAs contracts. I can do a one-way, so what I'm going to do is give him a contract that I don't think his team will match. I mean, he doesn't have the hottest rating or anything. But I think I can do up to like right here without having to spend any picks. So we'll see if it works. No picks required yet, so I'm going to send that. He'll be creaming his jeans at that offer. This Whitney guy, he's also an RFA. Doesn't seem to be worth it to me. I'm not going to go for him. We're going to see if there's any skaters. Richard Panik from the Lightning. Like, these are just more players that I don't think fit into our team anywhere. I mean, we've got a good looking roster. I wouldn't mind signing some of these guys and just dealing them at the deadline, trying to move up in the draft, but I mean, that's kind of greasy. Go to UFA. So he is a UFA. I might as well get him. I mean, he's going to have some value. And teams are always interested in players that are 26, 27. Like, that's as much as I can give him, eh? Okay, well, if that's as much as I can give him. I'm not going to give him a one-way contract and boost it up because I'm not too worried about picking him up. Ben Hanowski, right winger, coming from God knows where. He's looking like the same kind of guy. I'll give him the exact same contract if I can. Is there any 3 Green Star players? No. Okay, I'm not going to pick up any of these other guys. They just aren't good enough. I'll check out, what's it called? Restricted free agency and do the exact same thing that I did to Subban. So we got Denault and Clendenning. And this guy, Chris Brown. You don't really look like Chris Brown. But, yeah, let's hit up these guys with the same contract style I did to Subban. It doesn't usually work, to be honest, but you'd think it would in real life, so if they're willing to let these guys, or not willing, but if they're not able to sign these guys going into free agency, you think they would be okay with letting them walk instead of giving them a bigger contract than they were asking for in the first place, right? Chris Brown, we'll try this out on you too. Same method here, bud. Bump you up to 1.345. And that is all. That's all I'm going to offer. Kind of a lame video so far. I mean, re-signing a couple guys that we have, and then nothing's really in free agency. See what these guys say to us. They're going to say, I decided to accept your offer, but it's not a done deal just yet. So the one UFA, or we offered 2 UFAs. There's one of them. There's the other. And then not a done deal yet. Not a done deal yet. Yeah, and yeah. So we got 4 RFAs maybe coming to the team here. Chicago Blackhawks have decided they're not willing, so we got Philip Denault. They're not willing to match Adam Clendenning either, so we got him. So we snatched 2 guys off the Blackhawks. And the Boston Bruins matched Subban. It said that we got Chris Brown, though. So the only guy we didn't get was Malcolm Subban, which is kind of the only guy I wanted. But feel free to use that in your own playthroughs of GM mode. I mean, it's kind of cheap, but it makes sense, and I don't see why more teams with cap space aren't doing that in the real NHL. I mean, it probably hurts your GM reputation, but the most important thing is winning games, winning cups. So we still have like 9 million cap space almost, which is ridiculous. I mean, lots of our players are still on their baby contracts. Look at how slim free agency is going into friggin' August. 77's just littering the board. Wait a second, I think I've seen something. It said right here. Can I click on that? NHL 15, there's an idea. If I want to click on this, it should take me to the Sabres trading block to see Makarov, because I'm pretty sure that's a goaltending prospect. I'm going to take a look. Normally, right around this time is where you see a bunch of goaltending prospects just hit free agency because their team can't keep them all because they don't hit them with contracts. So 85 at 24 years old. He is definitely a goaltending prospect. Decent trade value to him. I was looking for someone a little less proven with a little more progression still to be had. Like, I doubt that guy's going to get much better. So I'm going to update my trade block with what I really actually want, which is not a starting goalie, but a goalie who's like somewhere around here, somewhere around there. Who's this guy? Seems to be the best goalie prospect in the league. 75 at 21, that's pretty good. Take a look at this guy. Oilers goalie prospect. Yeah. See, I'd be down for getting someone like that. And the guys we just signed, what are they looking like for trade value? They're right around this age, aren't they? There's Chris Brown. He's got no trade value. Oh, it's on the skaters matching block. They don't want Clendenning, who doesn't have much trade value, and Panic we signed doesn't have much trade value. Hanowski we signed doesn't have much trade value. And must have been Denault. But maybe they'll. Don't know if players have gotten their jump just yet. I think you might have to get out of free agency. I'm not exactly sure when that bump happens, because normally I just see it when I'm editing my lines, which I do right around the middle of September, and that's what we're going to do right now. I have fewer than 26 players or 3 goalies under contract. Shit. Okay, well, we'll stop the simulation. I will sign some schmucks to the team. I think it's goalies that we don't have. I tried to sign one. They didn't let me. Contracts, let's see. Yeah, I just got the 2. I'll pick up a goalie out of free agency here. I guess some sort of 3.5 prospect is better than nothing here. Jesus Christ. Fucking slim pickings. You're not considering shit, bud. If you're still a free agent after the free agency phase, you'll take whatever comes to you. Okay, 17th. Yeah, I know you were. $40 wins from the team. Okay. Been waiting a few days since your last assignment. Well, maybe you should have told me you weren't scouting anybody. We didn't draft any D like I would have liked to, so we're going to scout D this year. First round, there's 1, Top five, bunch of first round. Okay, yeah, let's start in the dub and hit up edit lines. So right now, it is apparent that our draft picks did not make this call up. They're both at, they're not both. Grumman Morris is at 82, and McKinley's at 80. McKinley might start his in the minors here because it does say he's a depth forward, but Grumman Morris definitely getting the start this season. I feel like Denault and Clendenning are not going to be playing, so that you guys can definitely go down. We'll see what we're dealing with here when I fill it. Dauphin up to 84, so that's really good. Grumman Morris up to 82. When you go to roster moves, you can see their role. You used to be able to in NHL 13 just see it everywhere, but I want to see what Dauphin. It's the third scorer, so I'm fine keeping him on the third line then. So that's really good. If I sort by role, we see. I guess it doesn't know whether to put Galchenyuk as a first or a second because it goes from like first, second, third, but it keeps. Watch if I sort it again. There he is. If I sort it again, he's down in the middle. So it's like he's right on the verge of becoming a first line player. So that's where he will play anyways because we don't have a better center than him. Bedker, Verbata, and Anisimov all say they're second liners. Dauphin, Talbot, and Grumman Morris all say third liners. So does Pouliot. Pouliot. Brown says he's a fourth liner, and Ernie's supposed to be a depth forward. So, I mean, the other option is bringing up Hanowski to be a depth forward who takes Ernie's spot. I'm going to compare the two. Hanowski's definitely got a good shot. He can't hit. Yeah, I'm going to bring him up just because he's got a fucking cannon. That's not something you really want to waste. Ernie can come down and take a look at him. I should have done that before I fucking called him down. He's definitely got a hard shot. He's got a really fucking good shot too. Jesus, that's what the progression of the prospects in this game is just weird. But it does say he's a depth forward, so playing him in the minors isn't going to affect his development too bad. McKinley, he needs to work on his. Fuck. Look at his skating though. 5 full stars. Like this guy's just a stud. Number 88, Eric Lindros. What does he weigh? What does this guy weigh? 189, 6 foot. So he's no Lindros. The other guy was a two-way forward. He could. Not a power forward though. Grumman Morris. 218, 6'3". That's bigger. No shot to him though. Defensive though, he's pretty good. We're gonna leave these go like this. Hanowski's gonna slot in there. That's gonna be good. No, it's not. We're gonna go like this, just for the shot. I mean, Grumman Morris has the passing, doesn't he? 87, yeah. So that he'll be able to feed that shot, and then Dauphin's pretty well rounded. Look at that shot. 99 wrist shot power, 98 slap shot power. Like that shot's killer, and he's got 91 on the defense. So Dauphin's become that guy that everyone was expecting from him. Gormley and Yandel still crushing D. More up to an 85, so that's really good. I didn't check our D. I want to see what CC's up to. He's an 80. Top 6, so that sucks for him. He's going to get more time in the minors, though. I mean, nothing I can really do there. We've got a good team. Pascal jumped from 76 to 78, I think. We're gonna see if Byzantine got any better. He's an 81, so we're gonna switch them. He says he's got the legit backup role, so he's gonna play that. And Pascal is a minor league starter, so he's gonna play that role. And do that one more time. Move these guys one more time. Check out our defense. Ekman Larson not getting as good as we would have liked. Definitely was expecting him to be better at this point in the GM mode. We're going into year 5 here, and he's just an 84 overall. All his stats look solid, but there's nothing there that's like really good. You know what I mean? He's looking like the same kind of player. Good defensive awareness, though. But what we really want to look at here is the power play. With the addition of Dauphin this year, as well as where's that Hankowski guy? We might want to put him somewhere on the power play. Verbata, 87, 88, 86 for the shot. 85, 85, 86, 87. So Verbata and Bedker might take a seat to one of these guys that has the crazy shot, right? If we go to where's like wrist shot accuracy, we got guys like Yakupov, Dauphin, Skinner already playing on the power play, but then Hanowski's got 91 or 89 and then 91 on the power. So I'm gonna sort by power and see what we got. Dauphin's already playing power play. Gormley's a D. Hanowski's not, so I'm going to put Hanowski in here. And then on the penalty kill, I imagine Dauphin and Grummet Morris are playing. Yeah, there's Grummet, Galchenyuk. And Nisimov, I don't know if we want playing with a rookie down there. I do believe that Skinner actually has a solid category here. Dauphin, Galchenyuk. Dauphin and Galchenyuk are playing. Grummet Morris. And Yakupov's an 86. Skinner's an 85. I'm going to put Skinner with him just because he does have just a better rating, so he's probably a better skater, better everything. I'm liking our penalty kill for the first time in a long time here. Power play. I feel bad for Moore not getting any power play time, but what about Stone? Is it better to have Stone? Where's Moore? Okay. Moore's a better skater. Same skater. I'm going to make sure I'm highlighting him. Here we go. His balance is better. This stuff doesn't matter, though. For power play, offensive awareness is a little bit more. Passing's a little bit more. Puck control's a little bit more. Shot blocking doesn't matter. Accuracy. Yeah, Stone's a better player to have on the power play. Okay. What do we have for time? Almost 28 minutes. So, let's do one preseason game just to see how the team does, and then we'll call it quits. Against the one series we've ever beat in the playoffs, San Jose Sharks, we managed to beat them 4-1. So he wants us to make the playoffs, just make the playoffs. I feel like that's definitely doable. I'm hoping we do better than that. Gotta love having no expectations on the year. I think we'll do good. I mean, we do have a good team. We got good lines now. We had a solid draft. One of those players cracked the roster out of training camp. And it's going to be a good season. I'm confident. Thanks for watching this one, boys. Next episode, we're going to just get some season sim done. Hopefully have a killer record. And get all the way up to the trade deadline or the All-Star break or wherever it lands. If you do like this video, please press the thumbs up. It means a lot to me. It's really appreciated and it helps me grow my channel. And so does clicking subscribe. So if you could do either or both of those things, I'd really appreciate it. And I'll see you in the next video. Peace.